Hello, my name is Adam Partridge and I'm a teacher of geography here at Partridge House Senior Canonbury School. In the subject of geography here at Partridge House, we try and instill two predominant themes into our students, and they are a global mindset and the idea of sustainability. Now, what I mean by a global mindset is to try and encourage students to become global citizens of sorts. So understanding their place in the world at a regional level, nationally and internationally as well, battling against maybe parochial, small-minded ideas and focusing on a wider picture of the world. And that ties in quite nicely to the idea of sustainability, massive passion of mine and something I try and install into each and every one of the students here. That is all about trying to ensure that the world that we live in 50, 60, 70 years time is as good as it is now. And obviously this is the future generation. And so it's massively important in giving them the knowledge and the know-how of what we as a species are doing to the world and what we can do to mitigate against this and maybe even improve it moving forward. I'm also the co-coordinator of the Duke of Edinburgh programme here at the school alongside my colleague Mr Harding. And this is a fantastic scheme I'm incredibly passionate about that develops young people in an array of ways that will help them later on in life in terms of getting jobs, in terms of standing out from the crowd. And this scheme, it progresses people in four predominant ways. They do a skill, they do a physical activity, they volunteer, and the award ultimately culminates in an expedition as well. And we offer this from bronze level, which is to 13 to 14 year olds, all the way up to gold level for our sixth formers as well. I did Duke of Edinburgh myself up to gold, and so I can really appreciate the rewards that the scheme brings me in terms of the development of skills, and being involved with that at the school is a huge source of pride for myself. As I mentioned earlier, sustainability is a big passion of mine, and I'm working with Mr Johnson. We're teaming up to combine forces to try and improve the sustainability outlook of the school here. And what we're going to do is set up a sustainability council, which will look to try and rope in maybe a few other staff members, as well as get a lot of students on board with the aim of trying to make the school more eco-friendly in certain specific ways. Geography, as I of course would say, because I am naturally biased, is the best subject there is, in my opinion. And that is because it is so inherently cross-curricular in nature. We have elements of science, we have elements of psychology, sociology, there's maths, there's geology, all sorts of these things are tied in. Sometimes I don't even feel like a geography teacher with some lessons, which is a real sort of quite a source of excitement for myself. And of course, what underpins all of geography is just how incredibly current and up-to-date things are. So recently, we've been talking about the impacts of Brexit, the impacts of COVID-19 on the world, and the fact that students are obviously seeing these things in the news makes it incredibly easy to have lively debates and keep things fresh, new and exciting. What I love about working here at Partridge House is the inherent family atmosphere that the school manages to create. I remember when I was interviewing around the school, I sort of picked up on that a little bit, but to actually see that come to fruition working it day in, day out is really quite special. It's a school where you can forge some really close relationships with students and staff alike. And as I say, that friendly family atmosphere, to go into that every day at work is quite special.